Red Sox update. Thursday, July 11th, 2013, the Red Sox pull out a victory out of the hat as they take 3 out of 4 from the Mariners. After thumping the Mariners last night in Seattle, 11-4 last night, early this morning, the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners square off in an afternoon showdown at Safeco Field in Seattle as they wrap up a 4-game series with the Seattle Mariners in Seattle. And the Boston Red Sox got off to a good start in the top of the first inning on a Jacoby Ellsbury homer on a fly ball to right field, his third of the season. And it was 1-0 Boston Red Sox for 1 inning. But in the bottom of the second inning, the Seattle Mariners exploded for 4 runs in the bottom of the second inning on a Kyle Seager homer on a fly ball to right field. Game tied at 1-1 apiece, and then the Seattle Mariners would take the lead on a Brad Miller hit on a ground rule double on a line drive to right center field. Mike Zunino scores and Brendan ran to third, and then Andy Chavez singles on a ground ball to center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury, and Brendan Ryan scores and Brad Miller scores, and it was 4-1 Mariners through 2 innings. And then in the bottom of the third inning, Michael Saunders singles on a line drive to center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury, and Justin Smart scores and Mike Zunino to second. And through 3 innings it was 5-1 in favor of the Seattle Mariners. But then at the top of the 4th inning, the Boston Red Sox made things interesting in the top of the 4th inning on a Brock Holt single on a ground ball to right fielder Andy Chavez. David Ortiz scores and Mike Carpenter third, and then Jose Iglesias singles on a ground ball to right fielder Andy Chavez, and Mike Carp scores and Brock Holt to second, and then Jacoby Ellsbury singles on a line drive to right fielder Andy Chavez, and Brock Holt scores and Jose Iglesias to third. And the Boston Red Sox trimmed the Seattle Mariners lead to 5-4 in the top of the 4th inning. But in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Seattle Mariners extended lead to 7-4 on a Kendrys Morales single on a ground ball to right fielder Daniel Nava, and Brad Mills scores and Andy Chavez at second base, and then Kyle Seager singles on a ground ball to right fielder Daniel Nava, and Dustin Ackley scores and Kendrys Morales to second. And through 4 innings, it was 7-4 in favor of the Mariners. But then in the top of the 5th inning, the Red Sox would bounce back in a big way in the top of the 5th inning on a Mike Carp out on a sacrifice fly to left fielder Raul Ibanez, and Dustin Pedroia scores. And then Brock Holt singles on a line drive to center fielder Dustin Ackley, and David Ortiz scores and Johnny Gomes to second base. And Jose Iglesias singles on a line drive to center fielder Dustin Ackley, and Johnny Gomes scores and Brock Holt to second. And it was tied at 7-7 apiece. And it would stay that way until the top of the 10th inning on a Daniel Nava single on a ground ball to center fielder Dustin Ackley, and Jackie Bradley scores and Jacoby Ellsbury third as the Boston Red Sox pull out a victory out of their hats as they defeat the Seattle Mariners at Safeco Field in Seattle 8-7 to take 3 out of 4 from the Seattle Mariners in Seattle as they improve to 57-37 on the season. As Stephen Wright got his first victory in his first start as a Red Sox reliever to go to 1-0 in the season with 5.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, and 2 batted balls, and 3 strikeouts. Tom Williamson was salad with a loss. He falls to 0-3, and Koji Uehara racked up another save, his 7th save of the season, as the Boston Red Sox travel down to Oakland for a 3-game weekend series with the Oakland Athletics as John Lackey on the mound for the Red Sox. Wow.
Was designed to thwart a Soviet blockade.
Jared Parker on the mound for the Oakland Athletics.
Second place with 15,600, but Dawn has the lead.
Okay, other scores around the major leagues. It was Baltimore leading Texas 2-0 for the bottom of the 3 innings. In the top of the 3rd, at Philadelphia, it was Washington and Philadelphia Phillies to a 0-0 tie. Down in the Turner Field in Atlanta, Georgia, it was Cincinnati and Atlanta to a 2-2 tie. Scores that up final, it was Cleveland 4, Toronto 2. It was Tampa Bay edging out Minnesota 4-3. It was New York Yankees 8, Kansas City 4. It was Chicago White Sox 6, Detroit 3. It was Boston 8, Seattle 7. Final in 10 innings. How about damn Red Sox?